A nice Japanese voice. Pi, you're so quick. Holy shit. I fucking start streaming and you're already here. Look, I got KoF. Gatara uploaded this to his channel. It's the Nishi Nippori third event in Japan. I'm curious at the Japanese level of this game. Japan were always really good at 13, but I think they lagged out I mean, they were just a little bit behind a lot of the really high level Korean players. Just shy of the bar. Had to do a meteorless combo. He should do one now. Oh, fucked up. I don't see Yuri that much in this game. Like, I didn't realize immediately that I haven't, like, she seems like a fairly ordinary character for me to see. But then I was remembering immediately that I haven't seen a lot of these animations for her. And it's just like, oh yeah, I guess I'm just used to seeing, like, KoF13 Yuri. 14 Yuri is quite rare. Andy's on my team, so I always like seeing a good Andy. Unfortunately, that one got kind of fucked. Hmm. What's the... Oh, no, that was deliberate. Oh, and he left himself enough meter to have that meaty fireball going. Very interesting. This is one of the new stages, I think, with the DLC characters. Whiffing those command grabs to build meter. Yuri's a very up close kind of brawler. He's got a command grab, and her fireballs don't go very far. She's got Sakura style everything. I think she's an older character than Sakura, though. Maxima? Maxima's trick is he has guard points on a lot of fucking attacks. A few of his specials and then a butt ton of his normals. That was some pretty big damage for like 2 seconds. Nice, nice and tall. Tall hitboxes. One of the things they did in this game is they made it so you don't need drives to super cancel anymore. Which made, I think, grapplers a lot stronger. And yet you still don't really see them played that often. Or it depends. I think they made that more unsafe. Actually, I don't know if that was a super before. I don't think it was. I think that was just what his Neomax was. Here's King. This is a pretty OG team on the left. King feels a lot worse in this game than she did in KoF13 to me. I don't know what her buffs were. 13, she's like a pretty solid all-around character. She's very, very simple to play. And she's got like a lot of like good stuff. Oh, we got 2 of them. She lost her air fireball, which is pretty fucking important. Because she could do like very low to the ground air fireballs, and they were very obnoxious because you couldn't really jump over them that well. And also they had their recovery somewhat cancelled once she hit the ground. I don't know if the recovery was actually less than a ground fireball. It was like actually pretty similar. But like she lost her normals, the addition of close and far normals hurt her just a little bit, and then the loss of the air fireball hurt her a lot. And she didn't benefit that much from like the max system or anything. In fact, I think she lost an invincible reversal. Is that gonna work? Oh. Trying to punish the slide with a climax. That was weird. Probably accidental. Man put down the stick. He was like, oh. What is this Aryan team? Slide into max mode is nice, but like a lot of characters can do that. Well, I shouldn't say that, but like max mode activations aren't rare. It's cool that she can get like max range lights into a slide and then get the max mode, but it's not like the super elite thing. King, I don't know what ethnicity King is. She might be English. I actually have no clue. Andy is almost certainly American since I think Terry's American, but I wouldn't write off the possibility that Andy and Terry are both part Japanese. Geese is definitely American, although I wouldn't write off the possibility that he's part Japanese. French. Yeah, that's right. I've heard that before. I just forgot. King still has really good normals. That's one thing, is that like um they kind of changed up the way that like pokes. Whoa, that was nice. Wake up super. Hop instant overheads are a lot safer than like jump instant overheads in Street Fighter are, for example. I'm trying to get that chip out. That's probably a checkmate scenario King can get here before too long. There it is. You can roll that, but if he was rolling recklessly, he could potentially get punished from a roll. And he also didn't have that much time to roll to work with. So it was a difficult situation overall. Leona. Did this take the place of the Maxima or the King? Looks like the King from what little I can see of the name tags there. I mean, not Maxima and King, Maxima and Juri. No, yeah, Maxima and King. Got it right. Juri was on first. I got confused looking at the King on the screen. Thought I overcompensated for it. Leona's pretty good. Leona got buffed a lot. Or, like, not buffed a lot. She didn't get buffed almost at all. It's more like the mechanics work a lot more in her favor. Her combos are easier because you only need, like, 2 charges per, like, max mode, which is nice. Because a big put off with her was that she's pretty executionally demanding compared to most of the cast. That might be a safe jump to this. Nope. Pretty fast, evidently. The Rising Storm's the climax, I think. So he has to burn a lot of bar to do that. Climaxes cost 3. Every super in this game has an EX super. So regular supers cost 1, EX supers cost 2, and then there's one particular super that has no EX or non-EX version that costs 3. Nice traditional ass Street Fighter combo. Normal special super. It was actually normal command normal special super, but whatever. It was actually like normal like that. It's like normal command normal air special juggle to ground special to super. No supers are specific to max mode. Max mode just makes them cheaper. Max mode knocks 1 bar off of the price of any super. The exception being regular supers, which you can't do at all. So, like, if you do an EX super, it costs 1 bar instead of 2. If you do a climax, it costs 2 bars instead of 3. And it is literally impossible to do a level 1 super in max mode. Yeah, it's not really cheaper. It's more like, well, I mean, it's you're spending the initial bar that you entered in max mode to also pay part of the price of the super. So you can do a climax for 3, or you can do a full max mode combo into a climax for also 3. Naturally, the full combo is a lot stronger. I wonder if there's a juggle there. If it was rare, it would be. King has really good buttons. Stand CD is really good. Far D is really good. Far C is pretty good. I think her crouch D is pretty good. Her slide is good. King has some of the best normals. That's a bit strong, but she does have a good set. One notable thing about her normals is almost everything functions as an anti-air. She literally has like stand A, down C, stand far C, close C, far D, and no, that's it. Trap shoot, I guess. Got a shit ton of anti-airs. Makes her very, very solid. Which is also good because she's got a super like fireball relying game plan. So having a butt ton of anti-airs is pretty nice. Juri has the god dive kick of all fighting games. If any other character had, what the fuck? What the fuck? This must be some 2.1 whatever 2.0, whatever the current patch is. This must be some new shit. He juggled in such a way that he got a deep DP and then juggled a regular connect DP. Sup, Baff? Dong Ingaro is dumb. Dong Juan. I had to like read that real slow to make sure I understood what the fuck you were talking about. I don't even know like the two twins. I don't know what they're all about or anything. That's a good blowback. Necro? No, not Necro. Necro doesn't even have the best dive kick in his own game. It's probably Rufus. ST dolls him. That's a good answer. Final answer, ST dolls him. No, it's probably still Rufus. ST Dawson's is obnoxious and really hard to do anything about. But it doesn't lead to much. I don't know if it's safe no matter where it hits, but it's generally safe. Whoa, look at that. Mr. Belch. What about that? Oh shit, second impact Takuma. That's a good answer. Second impact Takuma is an extremely good answer. Safe on hit, safe on block, safe on parry. And also extremely hard to anti-air. Athena's a pretty cool character. I don't normally see people play Athena, and the combos people do, I don't know if she doesn't have completions, but people always do like really weird combos that end in her shooting off an EX projectile for the meaty. Ooh. Oh. He had a few opportunities. Boing. Chasing her down is a little scary there because she can cancel to a dive kick. A dive punch, a dive ball. Scary. Sigh. All these meme teams. And yet the top tier teams are winning. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen King on a top tier team. Yuri has something that could almost certainly be called a demon flip. She's got something that's a lot like Akuma's air fireball. She's got Sakura's DP and Sakura's no, Sakura's DP. She plays a lot like she plays a lot like a Shoto, but like one of the offbeat Shotos. She's like made of offbeat Shoto tools. Anti-air DP. I think it is invincible. Yeah, Sakura had a dive kick in CVS and also I think the versus games. I don't remember if she had them in the versus games, but it was like her jump hard kick animation because they don't know how to make new animations. Remember that time that Capcom made Alpha and then like used the sprites forever? It was a good investment. Nice confirm. Close stand D into EX earring. Into what was that? Something uppercut super? The thing about that's one, you're dumb. Two, whoa, I've never even seen that. Is that like the D version of that? Or is that just like an add-on hit that you can do? Um, the thing about KoF is it's like the only like fighting game that's like literally Street Fighter, like the same genre as Street Fighter. Most of the other fighting games right now, the very traditional 2D fighter has pretty much died. Street Fighter are still traditional 2D fighters, and KoF are still traditional 2D fighters. But like most of the other games that are really popular now are like Smash, which is like a non-traditional 2D fighter, um, and then like Tekken, which is a 3D fighter, and Soul Calibur, I guess, which is a 3D fighter, and then like BlazBlue and Guilty Gear, which are like anime fighters, and I guess Unist, which is like an anime fighter. What are some others? Anyway, there aren't that many games like this. Marvel, which is like its own little thing. So KoF plays very similarly to Street Fighter, but I still wouldn't say everyone's a Shoto. The end too strong. Dude, team on the right has the extremely sleepy boy. I think his name is Shune. No, I think Shune is the edgy kid. What's the extremely sleepy boy's name? Um, it's like long. Mei Tenkun, that's it. He's Guile. He's Goken. He's not anything. He has a pretty good... He has like Yun's dash punch, but it's a charge move. So I guess it's more like a fucking Balrog. Balrog arm. He's got a flash kick, which is also a charge move, where he like fucking shoots upwards. And then he has Goken's Fireball, but like better. And Goken's Fireball is really good, let's not forget. Whoa, Farstance, he just whiffed. Mamahaha. That would have hit in fucking first patch. Charge move gimmick. What's the trick with his charge moves? Isn't it that he gets like either more powerful or something like that if he charges longer, bigger versions. That wouldn't have. I think that's no. That was just because it was counter hit, huh? If you get a counter hit, air CD, you can combo out of it. I almost never see anyone do that in this game. It's not like you can't combo out of them anymore. It's not like it's still hard. You can do a lot of Ranbu supers after a counter hit jump CD, and no one ever does it. Yeah, that's not. Meitenkun didn't invent that. What's his face? Bishamon in Darkstalkers had that. But I don't blame anyone for not knowing something about a Darkstalkers character. Oh, cool! He got the sweep afterwards, too. His sweep is on down C. Moves being charged is fortunately not very relevant in max mode, as we can see from these two charge characters. You still need to charge, but you often have, like, the combos are set up so that you have time to charge. Inherent charge combos. Look at this fireball spam. Meitenkun has a really good fireball. And then we got to see overhead there. Overheads can be comboed into max mode, and it's safe, but you have to bet a bar. Like, if they block the overhead, you can't react and decide not to max mode. So you've got low confirms, and then you've got overhead guesses. No, I'm not in the mood for some rival schools. It's not that easy. Not that easy to just get me to stream some random game. Oh, that was the DP. Who was it, King? Yeah. There was some effort. I want to see a fat King combo. I want to see max mode into, like, climax. A climax combo will kill quite easily right now. I can't get my pad working on KoF14 for whatever reason. Some of the inputs register and some literally, like, the game will not spot. King's combos, I looked at King. King's combos are retardedly easy to optimize. I found King's optimal combos in 10 seconds. It's because she only has 3 special moves and they all have extremely limited ability to combo into each other. Well. Wake up delayed stand CD. Hits a fucking jump directly overhead. Okay. Oh, okay, I can actually play then. I gotta go look for that. Didn't Mai. Mai's dropped off ever since the patch. Mai's kinda cool. But I can't believe how much play she was getting just because, what the fuck, this is a Choi. How did I miss that? Choi is pretty neat. Choi's combo options are so limited that the auto combo is actually not bad for him. That's how fucking stiff he is. The hit mashing A is like okay. KoF Destiny, that's the thing. Choi has the god footsies though. He's like an easier Mien. You can draw claw over the place. And he's got a fucking king dive kick. Choi is one of the characters that I must never see anyone play. Alright, that's an example of a Choi combo. Kind of pathetic, right? Ah, I don't think I've ever seen a Choi max mode combo. Ah, he used that like it was invincible. It must be invincible. His damage is garbage. His choice. The reflect. Athena's normal selection is kind of wonk. It's not bad. It's just very. All of her moves are like very specific, and she lacks what I would call some basic tools. A lot of her buttons don't go super far and stuff. Her special moves are fucking killer. She has one of the best fireballs in the game, an extremely respectable DP, a command grab that you can juggle out of, a reflect for projectiles, so she can like auto win any fireball war if she wants to. The DP just got beat. I guess it was a range issue. Yeah, Mien is probably a better choice. Probably accurate. Mien has a different way of moving though. So like learning how to fight Mien won't necessarily help you against Joy, and vice versa. And that's an important thing. The EX DP super. Those fireballs are real hard to do stuff about. Mature has Rekkas and a slow-ass fireball that is incredibly tall. If she has time to get it out, she can actually like follow it in and be really annoying with it. It's a lot like Guile's V-skill. It's very slow to actually get out, but when it's out, it's like you have to kind of hold it. Early jump D. Couldn't pick up a combo afterwards. Way too high. Mai's pretty wacky. She's got really long normals. She doesn't look like she'd have some of the longest limbs in the game, or maybe she does. She's also got a nice jump arc, I guess. And some pretty fucking sick air normals. Her special moves are kind of whack. They're not bad at all. The fireball is extremely good. Especially the EX one because it hits twice. Like, it hits once and then it flies upwards and then it can hit again. Nice, pick up the combo. The blowback attack wall bounce is pretty unusual, but I've come to like it a lot. Her dive kick is extremely weird. It's not bad. She just goes straight down. Oh. Yo, this team has Letuken. What the fuck is this team? This guy random selected this team. He's got Billy, he's got what's her Zarina? And he's got fucking Chang. Robert was like probably mid for the entire lifespan of 13, but I will give you that Leona and Mai are pretty garbage. I saw like Zarina combos and I was like, this is no joke. The way she had like the restand with the command grab was really busted. Or not restand, but like, you know. Yeah, her towards B, the 2-hit. That button is insane. It's just like 2 hits. I guess you can maybe guard cancel roll it and then punish her. But like, it's so easy to just poke with it. Because it goes really far as a standalone poke. And then if it ever fucking works, as a cancel or on its own, you can just so easily max min on reaction. And it comes from everything. It comes from lights. It's such a good button. She's got another command normal too somewhere. It's like down forward C, I think. Which you can technically combo, but it's only barely stronger than like some of her other normal combos. Billy's normally pretty good in this matchup, I think. But this is some brutalizing right here. Alright, he got the DP. Unfortunately, he got an unusual connect, I think. Burb. When Nakaruru gets nerfed to hell and you still can't beat her. I saw a lot of people say Joe was good in 13. He was like secret good, end quote, because he has a lot of the he has a lot of conversions where he can kill you if he has like a perfect combo, but the perfect combos are awful. That was the towards B. I've seen like a combo videos that show it off. Joe has touch of dizzy from a shit ton of different setups, but they're all off like fucking insanely hard combos. You can kill for like a surprisingly small amount of meter. These combos are pretty cool. I think in 13 his fireballs looked all tall and shit, but you could actually hop over them. Didn't even need to jump. I think that was 13. It was AKF that I played. Yo, that crystal bit super. That's like the first time I've ever seen an Athena complete a combo. Like a max mode combo. It's usually like combos into resets and stuff. There we go. That's a combo into reset. To get the EX fireball out. Yeah, 13. I thought it was 13. If I said 98, I fucked up. I feel like Hua is probably secret top in 13. I think there's 3 tiers. I think there's like maybe Elizabeth, Leona, Terry tier, Mai, maybe. Maybe not Leona. Leona's alright. Elizabeth, Terry, Mai tier. And then there's everyone tier. And then there's like DLC plus like maybe Yuri, maybe Shen, maybe I don't know. Takuma, maybe. Just like a few random characters plus the DLC guys. I think people used to say that Kula was really good against Nakaruru back when Nakaruru was still a problem. Terry had some things that were not horrible, but I think Terry overall was one of the worst characters in the game from what all I saw. One thing that was kind of annoying is that he had some pretty cheap touch of kill combos. Like he could kill someone for 3 bars when most characters have to pay 4 or 5. And he could like comfortably kill someone for 3 bars. But the combos would require like such precise like screen positioning. His DMX would lose a hit if the opponent was cornered. Sometimes 2 hits, depending on your combo. So if you got like a 3-hit Neomax mid-screen, and then you got like a fucking 1-hit Neomax in the corner, you know, you'd see a pretty big difference in damage. Which meant Terry actually got worse when he cornered you. His combos have pretty high corner carry too, which is frustrating. Of course, he also has a shit ton of uh, side swap combos. But unfortunately, that made, one, those were pretty hard to do, and two, you need to learn a fuck ton of combos, and also be very aware of your screen position, which are things that other characters don't have to do. But he did have actually like a decent number of combos to like swap sides if he was mid-screen. I think he had two main avenues that literally like had nothing in common in swap sides. I shouldn't say had nothing in common. I still want to see that big king combo. Oh, damn it, that was it. That was the big combo. EX fireballs destroy all incoming fireballs in this game, in all KoF games that feature EX. Alright, that was the right combo. Was it actually? I thought the other super did more. The one where she like jumps on you. Like this order swap or whatever. Oh, drop the DP. King does not have air fireball in this game. I think it's fair to say that no one in 13 was bad. If Terry was bad, he was only barely worse than everyone else. If Joe was bad, he was only barely worse than everyone else. There are only 2 tiers in 13. It has good balance. We got a Ramon. We got a Joe. How topical. So now if the burb hits a projectile on the way in, I think the burb is also dispelled, which is very fair. Nakaruru can now no longer use her projectile to just instantly beat your projectile. Meterless, I think. Struggling to find that hit. Got knockoed. Got knockoed hard. He like only did damage in trades. So Ramon has a true blue command grab somewhere, right? I think he does. He's got a run, and he can use the run to kind of like create run pressure. His normals seem really, I don't know, bad, but like weird. They look kind of bad, but they might be okay. They might be really good. That little drop kick is really good. It's like a command normal, I think. His movement speed is pretty good. His air normal seem pretty good too. Unfortunately, he's not doing much all the time he's not close. See how he used the guard cancel blowback to get a little counter pressure out of the corner? One little thing about Ramon is that he seems to have kind of shitty combos. I shouldn't say shitty combos. That super is kind of garbage unless you EX it, from what I can tell. The fact that he has to like go to the wall just makes it so slow. But EX, he runs to the wall during the super freeze, which makes it dramatically faster. And it's really hard to combo into that super unless you use the EX version. So it seems like if Ramon with 2 bars is kind of good, but Ramon with 1 or fewer is kind of awful. I don't know about awful, but like a lot harder to get big damage. Long is really good. She's got fucking fat ass normals, and she's got basically the game's Jaguar cake. And this combo does a shit ton of damage despite only being 2 bars. Long has some of the highest 2-bar damage in the game actually. It's like top 5. Best set of Street Fighter. That's a really cool question. What is my all-time favorite set? Probably something in Third Strike. There's a match where, oh, I need to find it. There's a Van Out match in Third Strike I like a lot. Now, my favorite match ever of any Street Fighter is, uh, Masato Yara versus Sugiyama. That's probably the best match of Street Fighter ever. Yes, Neko versus Urian. He wants to win without using any more meter. I think he had a combo to kill there if he did an activate instead of that, kind of whatever he did. MF4 Street Fighter World Record combo. Oh, yeah, one of my favorites. Pierrog overcoming Tokido in a very long set. I actually considered that one while I was thinking of my favorite. Always like that one. Sanford versus Justin, they fought a lot. Are you talking about the time when Justin Wong like ultra'd through a fireball? Like that set? He like ultra'd like instantly through an EX fireball. It was magical. I've only seen one person use Gangyo well, and it was, ooh, nice. Reynold. But I believe that if one person can do it, other people can do it. Gangyo's footsies look very strange. At first I was like, this character can't even fucking do anything. But then I found out Stomp is a pretty fucking good move. And his max mode combos rely on that air EX flip. And then when I saw both of those in action, I was like, you know what, this character's actually kind of crazy. Kind of good. I don't know if Gangyo's good. I have my doubts. Not that I doubt he's good, more like I have my reservations. Reservations more than doubts. Yeah, instant overhead. Deep jump A into jump back C, or jump back D. That was some good shit. I actually didn't watch the Jenga match. It sounded like some fucking real life shit I didn't care about. That was nice. Chased down a fucking roll away with that. Is that like an OS? There's that Jaguar kick. Yeah. I think that can OTG. I think he mistimed it. I like the prevalence of OTGs now. That's actually a change I like a lot. They added like a bunch of OTGs with the update. And the OTGs are actually really cool. Oh shit, I like this guy a lot. Metal Hand Man. His name escapes me. He's only got 2 special moves. One of them is a command dash and the other one's a command grab. Everything else he has is a normal. But he has a fuck ton of normals. In particular, he has a fuck ton of command normals. He's got like chaining command normals. There's another character who has a system very similar to him, Nelson. But I forget who it is. It's like Angel or something. I don't think it's Angel, but there's someone. Angel has some whack stuff of her own. There's someone who has... He has like, he can do like ABC stuff. He has like a branching Rekka, but it's like a really, really, really elaborate branching Rekka. He's got like 3 different Rekka starters, and then like 3 different, or 4 different, like, mid Rekkas. And then he's got like 4 different, like, Rekka enders, and also 2 command dashes that he can end with. So he's just like King Normals. Neither of his special moves really function that well as like combo enders. I think he can probably link into his command grab like a lot of other characters can, or like cancel into it at least. But usually like he's got the Rekka strings he's got pretty much complete his combos. Or like, you know, juggle into whatever else completions. I think he's got like launchers where he can juggle into normals into command dash and stuff like that. If you want to get resets. Or just juggle into super. Very strange character, very cool. When I saw his moveset, I was like, yo, this character's like the tightest character. You don't see K-Dash that much in this game. Whoa, that was a whiff punish. I feel like K-Dash utterly outshined Kula in 13. And Kula utterly outshines K-Dash in this game. That overhead, he didn't have that in 13. Towards A, I think it is. No, towards B. Towards A is, it's a kick. Towards A is the 1-inch punch still, I think. Dude, you notice whose language proficiency is kind of frightening? Is, G. She speaks like straight up 5 languages. He's like a hella good interpreter at fucking events. He's like fluent in Japanese, fluent in English, fluent in fucking Singaporean, whatever. And I think he has like fucking... I think he has some knowledge of Chinese and Korean. He might actually just speak Chinese. Singaporean's a language, right? Singaporean might just be a fucking... related to Chinese. I actually don't know. Mui Mui. Mui Mui is a giant walking Dragon Ball reference. Yeah, Tokido's like an engineer. Malay. There you go. That. Mui Mui not only has Rekkas, but she's got a specific ender that she can use to make her Rekkas more safe. Also, that button is pretty good. I think it's stand C. Stand D. What the fuck? She like jumps at you. It like dodges lows. That was the Rekka ender, where she jumps backward. You can do it on first or second Rekka, just to make it that much safer. Her other special moves are kind of bad. They're not bad, but like you don't really see her roll jump thing that much ever. And I think she has another special move that you never ever see. She's got like 4 special moves, and the command grab and the Rekka are really good. And then the other 2 are very mediocre. Oh. Yeah, see that? Rekka delayed second Rekka into safe. Oh yeah, flying kick, that's the other one. Billy. Billy still has king normals. His are more concise than a lot of other characters. Like he's got a lot of buttons that just kind of do everything. Or not everything, but he's got like 2 classes of normals. He's got normal that goes really fucking far in some direction, and normal that's pretty combo friendly. All of his normals fall into one of those 2. Billy's not really a combo character, so when he actually gets combos, they're really cool looking. He's got a lot of special moves you rarely see, like the fucking DP that goes up into space. Or like his little fucking pole spin. This combo does a lot of damage for 2 bars. Down C just failed to hit. Sad. Down C is normally a really good anti-air normal. Like really good. It's weird to see it suck like that. This is hard now because of all the screen position Billy's got. Billy's got some really good air normals that can just poke you from really far away. Plus that thing. There's the down C working. That's a sick cross up, to be honest. It's like a new command normal. I don't know if he had it in other games. It's like jump down A. A Fatal Fury. That's a down C working. Ooh, scary. Oh, nice. He doesn't have the completion, though. That's the best ender he has there. The juggle, he have like no time to juggle there. I don't know if he can get anything besides down C. You probably can get some super or something, but you'd rather use the super in max mode. Where it becomes an EX super. Without putting the extra bar in. Daimon. The big man. Daimon does pretty good 2-bar damage. But you have to do like kind of very precisely timed combos. I shouldn't say precisely timed. His combos into his OTG super can be kind of picky. Oh, he definitely could have done the half circle forward C there. He went for the big damage, then it fell out. Alright. Stand B, combos even at max range into down towards C. And down towards C from that can be, you know, that little 2-hit string can be easily max mode cancelled, and even at max range he can combo into big damage. I was doing button hold and I still like dropped it a lot. It like wasn't working for me. Maybe it's because it was a side switch motion. Oh, it's over. Rip. This one's from GameSpot. This might be the same event, actually. I don't want to open that. Gatorade might have just watched that and re-uploaded it. I know what. This 98 UM hate is unwarranted. Let Wolfgang Krauser live his life. So is KoF Destiny like an anime or what? What is this meme song? I don't want to play any music while I'm streaming. Oops, I don't know how this happened. I opened a rec scrub video. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate that happened. Why is this so loud? I just want to watch fighting games. I want something I can put on YouTube. Itazan makes Zangief look real nasty. I like get uncomfortable when I see Itazan's Zangief. I'm like, they should nerf this. But when other people play Zangief, I don't feel that. Oh, that's... Ah, see, I feel sick when I see shit like that. He could have done that so many times. That was like impossible to win. Gal had to perfectly predict when the SPD was actually coming. Alright. Interesting option. Down towards roundhouse. That might have been an attempted walk-up sweep. Gal has a lot of things he can do there. If V-Skill hits a grounded opponent, V-Skill Fireball, 2 hits, you can juggle it towards Fierce or something. Whiff Punish, sustain Fierce with a boom. Whiff Punish with boom is like high level Guile. Oh, that's just nasty! I think that's safe on hit, if you just do the pull. Take a throw and then still jump air EX SPDU. That'll work if they neutral jump or fucking forward jump. Oh, this could actually absolutely... Yep, there it is. Itazan's a good read, but a lot of his stuff is not very read heavy. But he's a damn good read. He makes like maybe 2 like really hard reads around. Well, that was nice. Oh my god. That looks so miserable when he's cornered. I still feel like this is a good matchup for Gao in Season 2.5. That's a combo. Good lord, that killed. Huh? Capcom? Why'd that do so much? Alright. You could have finished that with a towards Fierce, perhaps. Didn't see it in time. And then he took the swing because he didn't want to be late and get, like, lariated or something. I respect that. Yeah, look at that. That was, like, the right juggle, too. He couldn't have stunned there, I don't think. Nice, 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 nice. Anti-air towards Fierce is so awful if the opponent hits a button. But the thing is, the Zangief is like empty jumping, trying to beta crouch Fierce to whiff, so he can SPD Guile. So like towards Fierce will catch an empty jump really easily. Ooh, nice. You can't even hold up forward anymore. In Season 1 you could hold up forward and Lariat would hit you. Lariat probably wouldn't hit you in Season 1. But even if it did, it would throw you, like, still out of the corner, I think. Zangief was, like, low-key top 5. Not top 5, but, like, top 10 in Street Fighter 4. I don't think top 5. I'm not even 100% sure on top 10, but he was a very good character. Got him? Got him. That's not minus, it just worked because that guy was probably going to be hitting low strong or some other button there. Because the only thing Geef could do was super it. But then, lo and behold, Geef supered it. Red Focus was probably kinder to Geef than any other character. Snake Eyes is really good, don't get me wrong, but what Snake Eyes did was only possible because of Geef. Player and tier go hand in hand. Good towards Fierces. There it is. See, that just beats towards Fierce easy. Whew. Could have whiff punished that real easy. Well, he had charge, so maybe he couldn't have. I was going to say you could whiff punish it with, like, towards Fierce. On the SF4 goat? You mean like the best character? What's a goat? Best player of all Street Fighter 4? Greatest of all time, GOAT, I get it. Let me think. I mean, Daigo's not a horrible answer. Infil is also an extremely good answer. I think it's pretty much between them. But there were a lot of other extremely good players. Momochi and Tokido are two, like, impossible to ignore contenders. Or like Kazunoko. Or even like Nemo. Gen for sure. Gamer B probably. Gamer B was like really, really good with a character almost no one else could succeed with for like the entire lifespan of the game. That's gotta say a lot. And then he was probably the best Elena. Nice. I recognize this song. But I can't place it. Capcom nerfed Gen a couple times, which is kind of unfortunate because there was literally only one person succeeding with Gen. But also, what he was succeeding with was showing off that, you know... Oh, this is a Tekken song. I recognize it. Capcom recognized that the kinds of things, even though they're hard as fuck, the kinds of things Shem was getting were very strong. Daigo was like Daigo was like the undisputed #1 player for like 2.5 years. I feel like it's got to be something. And then he was also like top 5 players for like 2 more years, or maybe 3 more years. That is insane. I would say Daigo is probably #1. Oh my god. Reinhardt's been playing fighting games since before, like, fucking Max the Scrub Lord was born. Nice combo. That might be optimal meter build, but it didn't matter there. Info definitely did some hot shit with his Decapri. He definitely did some hot shit with his Goken. He definitely did some hot shit with his Akon. And he definitely did some hot shit with his Juri. Those are the ones that I saw. He definitely knew how to play those characters better than most of the actual pros of those characters. You know who's low-key one of the fucking most prolific Street Fighter 4 players of all time? But like most people wouldn't say him. But like actually he's like a really good pick. Maybe not the like biggest winner of all time, but like very, very prolific. Is Nemo. Pirog is okay, I guess. He's one of the best American players. Probably number one overall. Micross actually is really good. That's the truth. It's easy to forget because of memes. And also because his character is kind of shit. Whoa. That was a good read or a good react. But it didn't hit. I remember Momochi's Akuma. That's a fucking thought I haven't had in a long time. We were musing about Momochi's Cody recently. ATR Sonic Boom. Pretty sure hard flash kick would work there. Not an expert though. That's the range. This is where things just get shit for Guile. He's just got to hold this until he eventually gets trigger, and then he's got to fucking raw trigger and just fucking do a shit ton of Sonic breaks. Or that. I think Momochi probably at like, I think Momochi scraped the absolute highest level of Street Fighter 4 that we ever saw. Wow, he pulled himself into the suction. The highest level of footsies. Ouch. Remember Dominion? Dominion had like a really, really good Juri that he never ever pulled out. Or not, I don't know if it was really that good. It was probably not that good. But like, I saw him like doing like training mode stuff on at some point, like in a pre-tournament thing with like Juri. And his fucking the stuff that he was doing was so fucking nuts. I don't remember what it was, but he was like doing like character specific like late connect kind of combos, like that kind of thing. And I was just like, what is this? It was like shit I'd never seen before. Oh. It's because Kraymore played Juri as a main, and they probably hella fucking tech share, and they probably hella fucking fight each other. And of course, Juri's also the kind of character that Dominion's really good at playing. So like Dominion had like a fucking killer Juri. Ugh. Semi-medium kick with the button there. Blue Emblem was one of my favorites. Sanford, I truly believe, was playing Oni very close to his highest level, and Sanford was still not doing that well. That was like what convinced me. Like Oni's such a tech-heavy character, and Sanford was actually using like literally all the tech and all the opportunities where you had the tech available, and he still was like not doing that well. And it was just like, wow, maybe the problem here is Oni. I think that, dude. I always thought Oni was. I didn't think he was like super good, but I thought he was like still locked, and then one day he would be unlocked. But like then, after I watched enough Sanford Oni, I was just like, you know what? Maybe there's nothing to this character. WoW is probably better than Sanford, but WoW, Sanford would do like kind of weird shit to kind of like get the hyper optimal stuff, but like looking for it was kind of worse overall. WoW would like play a more solid game. Sanford would occasionally make sacrifices to his footsies to look for like memes, if you know what I mean. It's not so weird. Akuma has a dive kick that players don't use. Goken also has a dive kick. Makes meter build twice over. I think they thought they were giving Oni too much. And I don't blame them for thinking that. Because it makes a lot of sense. Anti-air less strong from that range was actually really choice. Because Oni does have a fuck ton of things. He's got like fucking 7 special moves. I don't know that. Okay, he's got air jetpack, he's got air Tatsu, he's got ground Tatsu. He's got DP, he's got fireball, he's got red fireball, he's got slash, he's got ground pound. Um, that might be everything. I think that was 8. It feels like Oni's got just like a shit ton of stuff, and he's got a lot of normals too. He's got like more normals than any other character. Because he's got like towards, he's got command normals with towards on every single standing normal. That's max damage meterless. I don't know if I'd call that a single fault, but I would say that held it back a lot. Shen Chang hit master with Juri. Fei had a lot of buffs from Super Fei, I think. I think he had I think AE was the one where he got the safe EX double Rekka. And that was like arguably one of the biggest buffs in all of AE. I remember a lot of people saying that was like the best special move in the whole game. I mean the best EX move. Look! Rare footage! Oh, he dropped it. Rare footage of a relatively optimal Juri combo. Oh, no quick stand. That TC is like not bad, especially if you have a light Fuha charge, or if you have no charges. But finding the right times to use it is so hard. It's off a 5-frame normal. Oh lord. This should kill, I think. Wow! I actually haven't seen that. I feel like I have seen that. It was like a medium kick thing follow-up into light Fuha, and then healing jab after it. Vanilla Faye had Chicken Wing infinites on a couple characters. Hard Chicken Wing was +4 and comboed from Stay and Fierce on certain characters. So you could have a range, a no loss, Stay and Fierce into heavy Chicken Wing loop, but it was repeated 1-frame links. So you got it until you until you missed a link. And I think it wasn't even unsafe to drop. Maybe the hard Chicken Wing would go over if you crouch blocked. I don't remember. Faye was unlocked very late in vanilla because he wasn't one of the arcade characters, so a lot of Japanese players didn't play him, and a lot of people didn't like have time to really start playing him by the time Super came out, since Super came out like 10 months before, or 10 months after vanilla. I already watched Idom and Punk on stream, I think. Seth had some really busted stuff. If Seth ever got a towards throw at most screen positions, and he had Ultra, vanilla Seth, he could do his towards throw and then do a medium fireball and then time a specifically timed Ultra that would combo from the fireball being unblockable, like during the Ultra freeze. If a fireball like connects during the 1 frame that a super freezes or something like that, Ultra freezes, it was unblockable in vanilla. Not only that, but Seth was safe. So if you fucked up the timing, you didn't lose anything. But towards throw into unscaled Ultra. This is also the game where Seth had the jump fierce. Jump back fierce. So hitting Seth was really fucking hard. Hitting Seth once is not as easy as it sounds. Especially when you actually have to hit Seth like once in a most. Especially when it's actually hard to hit fucking 750 stun. $750 HP is much more manageable. That was the absolute max he could get there, I think, without EX, but why the fuck didn't he use EX? Actually, you know what? That probably did about the same as the EX combo. EX would have been EX Fuha versus hard into medium. Probably not a huge damage differential. Juri is too pure for this game. Juri has to play fair and all the other characters just have like all the scummy shit. Everyone does that setup. He should not have done that jump hard kick. I'm sorry. And that was a waste of a bomb and an EX. What the fuck? A B reversal could kill. I wouldn't like that at all. I don't know if I have ever watched much vanilla on stream. I know a lot about vanilla. I know like more than probably 95% of the FGC about vanilla. Probably 99. Akuma was probably the most busted vanilla character. For one thing, Raging Demon Ultra did like 600 damage. But he had some extremely abusable stuff that was nerfed to the ground. A lot of his Demon Flip follow-ups were extremely busted. A lot of his OSs were extremely busted. His stand hard kick was unbelievably busted because a lot of characters couldn't crouch it. Then he had loops on certain characters that were really good. And he was already considered to be a very fucking strong character. Yeah, stand hard kick 0 on block, and he has like fucking an invincible DP and fucking 3-frame normals. Demon Flip Fall was an overhead back then, and if it whiffed, you still had that OS stuff that Tokido was doing. It still had no recovery. The inflip palm recovers as fast as it wasn't as fast as an MC jump, I don't think. But the landing recovery was the same as an air normal. I think it was for the entire lifespan of the game. Mago was a Sagat player for a while. It was like 2 years of Sagat, 2 years of Fei, 2 years of Yang. Nice punish. I like how Shen Cheng was the one guy holding it down with Ryu, and now he's the one guy holding it down with Juri. It's like, No, I'm talking about this game. Didn't he? In SF5? Or am I remembering something that never happened? Oh man, who am I thinking of? Kelly sounds right. Shen Cheng was a super. He like played Yun in SF3, and then he gave Street Fighter 4 a pass because Yun wasn't in it. And then in AE, Yun came out, and he was like, "Okay, I can play this game." And then all of a sudden, he was one of the best players. There's some NorCal guy I'm thinking of who I'm pretty sure wasn't John Choi. Pretty sure I'm not thinking of John Choi, who was like a super good replayer, who was like the only replayer. Oh. I mean, Choi was a replayer, but I know I'm not thinking of Choi. I want to see this setup. Show me the dank. Huh. I would never ever block that. That is unblockable as far as I'm concerned. No, it wasn't Alex Fi either. That was a pretty good punish, I guess. Ooh, that jury pressure. Medium DP, right? No, nothing. He just used the time to load. He lit it up a light. Which charges to do when is a fucking big old super technical question. Michael Tan. Is he Japanese? I always thought he was Japanese. I haven't seen him play Street Fighter 5 at all. He was like a Ken player, right? In 4? I remember him. That's like a blast from the past. Michael Town, dude. I remember. Remember Zangief? Whatever happened to him? I think this is what we've all been waiting to see. Lucan. I forgot about him. No, it wasn't him. I forgot about Lucan. You guys been seeing much Joel? He's like a fucking, I don't know what he is. He's like Georgia or something. He's like fucking some like East Coast player, but it's not like New York, I don't think. Yummy, yummy Joel. There's some like weekly that I never watch that he plays in, but like he's actually quite good. He's extremely good actually. Hey Brutus. Where's the punish? So is that like a Leafeon or what? Woofy hey. I remember seeing Joel in Street Fighter 4 and being like, wow, this guy is surprisingly good. That was like right after like fucking Dominion signed on to Yomi. There were like a bunch of uploads of him fighting Joel. And I was like, holy shit. This is a good Ryu. I was like, fucking, who is this guy who like knows Damin's exact playstyle? And the more I watched, I was like, you know what, this guy's really fucking good. Damn, the punch would have comboed there. XSK Samurai. It might have been him. I might have been thinking of XSK. I think he played Ryu and then he probably jumped ship for Akuma. But I think he played Ryu just a little bit in Season 2. Went for the easier version. You can do another sand hard punch there, but it might have been too far. Like, hard punch, hard punch. Oh, it would have killed. Kind of combo though. I think it was XSK. I think I was thinking of XSK. He's that NorCal. He was playing Ryu for a minute. I think XSK and Street Fighter 4 stuck to Ryu even when Evil Ryu was the new in thing. There's literally no reason to play Ryu if only because Akuma exists. No, XSK never didn't remind me of Juri. I just mixed up two things. I mixed up Shen Chang for XSK. Nice. Soccer combos. I think Poison probably did have better zoning than Ryu, but I would agree that Poison didn't like render Ryu unplayable or anything. Didn't remove his niche. But I do agree that Poison was probably better at Ryuing than Ryu. But Ryu had many other features that were good. Charge stand hard punch. What the fuck? Why wouldn't he do the damage combos? He had all that fucking V meter just chilling right there. Oh, that is unfortunate. Charging stand fierce would have worked, ironically. I would definitely say that Ryu got most of his utility hurt by Evil Ryu. There were a couple matchups where Ryu was better, though. It's not like Evil Ryu was always better. For example, it was often said that Ryu actually had a slightly advantageous matchup against Evil Ryu. Nice. Basically have the same air buttons. The only thing that was different was the dive kick, which was like, it was okay. I don't think it was like a deal breaker. And also their ultras were not too different. There are like little things. Whoa, with command grab, he thought he was going to hit first. That was like smart. Should have released early, I guess. Every single character in SF4 had a player that competed with them and did well. That's a bit of a stretch. There were a couple. There were like 3 or 4 characters who like never really hit it off. Dan is the really obvious example. It was only Ixion, and only for memes. Oh, it hurts. This is going to be canceled to super, and it might kill. I have a feeling it's going to kill. Ryu's fireballs were a little bit more footsie friendly than Evil Ryu's, and his down medium kick all the more so. And he also had that extra 50 HP, which sounds like it wouldn't matter that much, but it was actually pretty nice. There were like a decent number of matchups where like Ryu actually outshined Evil Ryu. Not a whole lot. Honda. That's one I can think of off the top of my head. Evil Ryu probably beat Honda, but Ryu made it like pretty comfortable. Fuck, no one ever picks Ryu Red Focus. I mean, fuck, Ryu Ultra 2. Who cares about it? Ryu's Ultra 1 is a little bit more ubiquitous than Evil Ryu's Ultra 2. But not much more. Evil Ryu's Ultra 2 is probably slightly better overall, because you've got that full connect. But the thing is, you don't get that full connect that often. But if you do get it, you know, regular Ryu doesn't have that big damage. Apart from that, they were basically the same ultra. That's like not a factor. Evil Ryu's hard DP does the same damage as Ryu's, but you can FADC the first hit of Evil Ryu's. That does the same damage as fucking Ryu's FADCs. Evil Ryu's hard DP FADC is 100, and Ryu's light DP FADC is 100. I would say that Ryu's EX is significantly better than Evil Ryu's. That's probably true. EX Fireball is really good. EX DP is really good. EX Tatsu is the same day move. You just don't use the hard DP if you want to save yourself. Honestly, hard DP as a wake-up option is not that good for Evil Ryu either. No, it still is. I mean, it's like it's... If you're gonna DP, you're gonna DP. But I'm pretty sure that, like, the first hit of all their DPs on FADC were, like, the same range. Had to burn the super. That was the right to burn the super, but it's just funny how little damage that super did. It's harder to make impractical combos for Street Fighter V, and there's also less interest in it. Because of the way scaling works in Street Fighter V, and the way that most combos are pretty short in general. Like, there aren't that many combo extension options. It's honestly hard to make, like, a fucking unoptimal combo. It's like, oh, I used Stand Strong instead of Stand Fierce, so I lost some damage. That's not interesting. This will probably kill. Pretty short combo. Yep. Number one Alex versus number one Ken. I don't care about any of these. Please hold. I'm gonna try and find some, like, recent injustice. I want to see some post-patch injustice.